today's video. I hope you guys are doing fabulous today. So it's been such a long time. I've been working so much. I've been so patient. Kind of a busy day. You know how it is, especially if you're a mom, you know how it is when you have kids. So I pick up my camera, somebody's hungry, somebody needs something, somebody's calling me. It never ends. So you know what I did today? I've already fed everybody. I got everybody situated. It's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I've been trying to vlog since 10 a.m. So I'm off from all my other jobs, thankfully. But you know, life goes on. I still have stuff to do in the house. First thing first, I need to reset my kitchen. I've cooked this morning. I like to reset every time I cook so the dishes and stuff don't get overwhelming. However, with my busy schedule, it don't always make it that way, okay? I know in between, I may have to take like a 2-hour break because I was supposed to re-braid some of my kids' hair today and I don't want to take that out of my schedule, you know? So, but we'll go ahead and start with resetting the kitchen first. Let's get to it. Let's go. We have dishes to do here. We have, I don't like for stuff to sit on the refrigerator a lot. So I went and got some cereal like early this morning. So got some cereal, some grits. I need to put that away. I just left it out so the kids just have access, easy access. I don't like for the cereal to go in the cabinets above the fridge up there. But I know some of my little ones have to climb. So I need to organize the counters. I know I cooked on this grill. I had to cook some grilled chicken sandwiches for some of my kids. So I need to clean that. I have tons and tons of dishes here. Not so many, not like it usually be. Then I have dishes on the stove where I cooked this morning. I need to put the air fryer and stuff away, all that stuff away. And that's really it. So we're gonna be starting out with the dishwasher. I like to try to work from like left to right, you know. So I'm gonna be starting with the dishwasher today. I'm hoping all these dishes are dry, because what sometimes happens is my little kids, they will open the dishwasher to get some dishes and then it'll be right at the time of drying, but they don't close it all the way so the dryer can like restart and dry all the dishes. But if not, it's okay. I got a towel, I can dry it. Anywho, when I'm cleaning my kitchen, y'all, I do like to time myself. Matter of fact, not just when I'm cleaning the kitchen. Anything I do, I have to time myself because I am a busy mom. I work a lot of hours. Y'all hear me? I work a lot of hours. Like I have a lot of plans and goals for my kids. The older my kids get, the more hours I have to put in. The more complicated my goals become because I want so much for my babies. I want them to have a wonderful life. I really do. But yeah, with anything I do, I'm timing myself. I literally, I don't have to set a timer. I just move fast. And it's kind of bad because I feel like I'm rushing. And you know, when you're rushing, it's not really good for you. But I have to, in order to move to the next task within the time frame that I have for the day, you know, because it really depends. Like today, it's not so bad because I'm off from both jobs. But I kind of feel bad because I feel like I wasted the whole day already, being that I was supposed to start my cleaning video at 10 a.m. So it's like the whole day got away from me. You know, I could have been done, had everything edited and uploaded, you know, just in case there's any complications with the video. Most of the time, I do have to plan my day, y'all. Sometimes I do just like, I wake up and be like, all right, kitchens always have to be done first. You know, if I don't finish it the night beforehand, because it really depends on my hours. Sometimes I get off it depends on which job I'm working and what time I get off from that job the night before. Then it depends on my cleaning routine, okay? So I do clean after I get off from my work at home job. And then, of course, it needs to be cleaning again before I go into my next job. And then after I get off from that job, it really depends. My life, like I told y'all over the years, is very complicated. So I do have to plan my day out most of the time. Sometimes I could just get away with, if I'm only working one job for that day, then I can get away with, all right, do as I go, you know. I'm washing these pots, y'all. The thing about these pots are hand wash only. I cannot put them in a dishwasher. So that kind of like took a chunk out of my time, but it's okay because you know what? These pots are really good. They clean really good. They don't like stain out like bad or anything. As long as you keep using the utensils that you are supposed to use, the silicone, of course, and not anything metal. I've even taught my kids how to use the correct utensils for the pots. I'm looking to get rid of these last 2 pots that I just washed and replace them with the ceramic as well. Now, this grill, I'm planning on sending it back. I've only had it a few days, but I don't like it because I thought the plates are removable and they're not. So I don't like that. All right, so let's touch bases and figure out where I'm at. So I did finish all the dishes, as y'all can see. All the dishes off the stove, counters, and I placed them on the counter to dry. The dishwasher, y'all see me load the dishwasher. It's not exactly full, it's only a little bit. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just go ahead and just leave it. I'm not gonna run it because I don't like wasting water. So whatever dishes we eat with tonight, they can load it in there. Let me show you what I got. I'm gonna show y'all something. So I got this really neat sign. I had explained to y'all on one video, but I haven't uploaded that video. So I'm gonna tell y'all on this one because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna upload this one first. But I got this little neat sign because it was kind of confusing. My oldest kids was asking, all right, is the dishes clean already or dirty? So I got this and I just can slide it back and forth. So I'm gonna leave it at dirty. And that way they'll know that they can go ahead and place their dirty dishes in the dishwasher tonight. I need to go ahead and get the bananas. I gotta clear all this up, get everything off here. And I gotta get off of everything here and clean the stove. I gotta clean the microwave. Got some stuff up here, it's not too bad. And then I want to hurry up and do dishes, y'all. So we gotta wash that. But I don't have much to do in the stove because I wipe it every time I cook. Like literally before I cook another meal. And I try my best not to like make sure anything's boil over or anything. I use another pan up under it so to make sure the sauces don't boil. But I gotta wipe out the stove. And I gotta hurry up because it's 7:20 and I gotta get dinner started. We may be doing takeout. I don't know. Either takeout or tacos. I gotta put the cereal up too. But I need to go ahead and figure out dinner like now. Alright, so I do want to dry these dishes and put them up. And then we're going to get to wiping the counter. So I just feel better if they're put up. That way I feel like my kitchen is all the way clean. Now, when I clean my kitchen, y'all, one thing I can't stand is for things to stay on my kitchen counters. I just feel like it's tacky to me. Like everything, even my air fryer has to come off. Everything has to have a place in my kitchen. So when it's clean, it's just more peaceful that way. My kids walk in the kitchen and just nothing on the counters, nothing's looking like clutter or anything. So everything has its own space. I just love it that way. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put together a little grocery list really quick to have delivered. So while I'm finished cleaning up, then I can put them on something quick when it arrives. I've already placed my grocery list. My grocery order, I should say. I use Instacart today. It's going to take a little longer for Walmart to deliver my orders. I order everywhere, y'all. It's not just one store or the other store. It depends on who can deliver faster, depending on the situation. Like I said, I do order daily. I feel like it works best that way, even though it costs me a little bit more money as far as, like, it depends on like the sales. So I look at the sales from each store just to figure out who has the best deal. Lately, it's been Food Line, you know. So what I did today is went with one of my go-to grocery lists. Like I have a go-to grocery list that I use if I can't get dinner out fast enough, like homemade dinner, basically. I use the Bare Naked chicken. It's in the green and white bags, y'all. That chicken is awesome. It has no preservatives. It's very healthy. We pop them in the air fryer. Sometimes we pop them in a little bit of olive oil, or we'll either use one of my big silver pans and place them in the oven and cook that as well. Kids that use the rice cooker will use rice, pinto beans, corn. Sometimes we'll make just a whole bowl And then I buy the mambo sauce or ranch dressing, honey mustard that they'll use on top of it with their bowls. Sometimes we'll make wraps and we'll use like green leaf lettuce, romaine lettuce, and of course cucumbers, tomatoes, cheese, and all that. Make cold wraps, not cold wraps, hot wraps. I'm so used to eating cold wraps because I order cold wraps from Tropical Smoothie. But yeah, we'll either make wraps out of those. They also eat it like with eggs. My kids are, they're not picky. I have some that are really picky, but then I have others that are not. Those bare naked chicken, they will go with anything, and it'll make me have dinner ready in like 30 minutes. I have to use those kind of a lot, and I have been lately, especially with my work hours. It depends on like what time I get off. If I don't cook like the night before, like a really big meal, or sometimes I will cook 2 meals and one after. As soon as I finish one meal, then I'll go ahead and cook the meal for the next day. So if I'm able to get in things like that, especially if I'm off the day before, when I'm able to do that, then it works out really well. I don't meal prep that much like I used to because we don't like our food to be frozen and then cook it, or cooked and frozen and then reheat it. We're picky like that. So we like it all fresh. Now, my meal prep that I do, I will cook a meal that'll last for 3 days, or cook 3 different meals that'll last 3 days, and then we'll heat it up that way, something like that. Other than that, we will do takeout. I haven't been doing much takeout lately. We've been eating like really, really healthy and stuff. Sometimes we'll like eat just vegetables and fruits all day. My kids are like that. Now, 2 of mine actually don't like a lot of vegetables, so sometimes it don't always work out that way. But they'll eat a lot of fruit and, of course, the rice and eggs and stuff to get their protein and stuff. Other than that, it's pretty simple, but my days, like I've told y'all, it is hectic. Now, I will have to use my kitchen in just a bit, so I'll have to do another cleaning video after this, y'all. Now, with my microwave, I've taught my kids how to use like plates to cover their dishes. I know they have little domes. I used to have domes to cover the plates, and I threw them out. So I now teach them to cover their plate with another plate in order to keep my microwave clean and not get, too bad. What to do is clean these counters off, the sink, sweep, and mop. When I'm cleaning the kitchen, I also like to multitask and find another simple task that I can do with the kitchen. For instance, laundry. Laundry is the most simplest thing that you can multitask with the kitchen because all you're doing is going back and forth between the laundry room. It doesn't take no time to put on a load, take out a load, put it in a dryer, and fold. The second thing I like to do to multitask along with the kitchen is I may go and spray down my bathrooms. And I'll spray one bathroom at a time so the kids will have another bathroom to use. Especially, it really depends on what I'm using. I don't really like to use bleach a lot because some of my kids are like sensitive to chemicals, and so am I. So I'll have to let up all the windows, open up all the doors. So it really depends. Most of the time I am using soap. Soap is, I at least try to make sure I use antibacterial soap, and all my soaps are always antibacterial soap or a heavy degreaser or something like that. So I'll go in and, do like a preset for the bathrooms, and one bathroom at a time. That way my kids have another bathroom to use and are not walking in smelling a whole bunch of chemicals. A third thing I like to do while I'm cleaning the kitchen is I may take down my kids' hair. I do braid their hair, so their hair stay braided for at least 2 weeks. And I'm mostly doing like box braids, or some of my kids have twists, or some of them have dreads. So depending on which one would take me quicker or take the longest, at the end of the day, I'll go ahead and start out with the braids. Whoever has the most amount of braids or whoever has, like, I have tender-headed kids. So like I'll start with my youngest kids first and then work my way up. So I'll start taking the loose their braids and have them sit to the side. So once I'm done with the kitchen and the laundry, then it's easy for me to go in and just wash their hair. And then I'll wash everybody's hair, then blow dry everybody's hair, and then go and braid it. I really have my own mini salon with all my kids, y'all. I'm just not getting paid to do it. But yeah, so I do plan on trying to get me another Swiffer jet. I had 3, and I threw them all out. I just did. I need to get me a new one, or I had a steam mop as well, and I threw them out. I do have like a Swiffer, the really cheap one, and you just slide a wipe on it. I use those if I'm in a hurry and I need to like quick clean my kitchen and not a deep clean. If I need to quick clean my kitchen and I have to mop my floors, then I'll take out the Swiffer and a wet wipe and mop my kitchen. But when I'm doing a reset and a deep clean, I do like to go ahead and get in with those soap and water and scrub those floors for the baby so it'll be nice and clean. But the Swiffer, I seen a Swiffer that I like that has like the battery operated one, and I seen that, and then I'm also get me another steam mop as well. I just haven't figured out which one I want to use. You know, I'm trying to get the one that I don't get fed up with. I like to use one that's going to get the job done and very quickly. I've been trying to invest in things that's going to get things done quick for me, you know, so it won't take me so long to do a lot of things that way, especially with me working so many hours. Even with the robot vacuum, I thought about getting that. However, it is Wi-Fi, and people can just tap into things, and you wouldn't believe what can be done with remote control of certain electronic devices, you know. So I thought about getting one, but I'm still undecided, and I've been trying to decide for like 6 months. And I feel like my life would be so much easier if I get one of those vacuums. Y'all comment down below and let me know if you have one, and is that one of your worries at all? You know, because I would sure like to look into getting one. As y'all can tell, this is the aftermath, very clean. We're just gonna go do a walk around. Love my kitchen is clean. It's almost time for me to go to bed, y'all. Gotta get ready for the shift. It's 5 a.m. shift, but everything's very clean. Love when I go to sleep when my house is like this. And y'all see me clean the oven, nice and clean. Microwave, nice and clean. Counters, nice and clean. Floors, nice and clean. Counters, y'all remember the stuff that was on that? Remember the stuff that was on that counter? That counter. Cereal boxes is gone, but my fruit bowl is up there, and that's okay. But everything's done. Got the sponge in the sink. Sink is clean. Everything's clean. Floor is clean. I'm gonna go back over the floors really quick since I just walked over it. And then when I deep clean this Sunday, or tomorrow, it just depends. Then I'll add it to this video, but I'll hit the cabinets. Since we did get the chance to organize the cabinets, then I'm gonna do that for Saturday. We're gonna organize tomorrow. If I'm okay with getting up, like, cause I know I had a long shift tomorrow. So if I'm okay to do it after I get home, which I normally feel up the beat to do it, then we might do this tomorrow, organize the cabinets. All the cabinets, wipe them all out, take them all out. Might as well take them all out and wipe them all out. So we might as well turn this into like a weekend cleaning vlog. But I love when everything's nice and fresh. You know, just organize and clean and stuff. And then Sunday, we'll probably do the fridge, clean out and restock for the week. We'll see. But yeah, everything's nice and clean. Love my kitchen. I just love it. If you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. So I do buy enough juice to last for the next few days because we do go through apple juice, a lot of apple juice, and I try to make sure it's the one that is 100% juice, and we dilute it as well sometimes with water. But yeah, and I buy a lot of cases of water. Now water is just about one of the things that I will buy that'll last more than one day, of course, because I buy the cases of water. And then sometimes these cases of water, it's hard to find them available at Walmart. And if I don't want to get them from BJ's, then I'll go ahead and get them from Food Line or another store that may have them on sale. So yeah, another thing I like to go ahead and buy in bulk is soap.